What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in and listening to my bullshit. I appreciate your appreciation of my rants and rambles. We're gonna talk about NoFap and testosterone levels. Now, NoFap, for some of you guys maybe new to this, you're not greasing your pipe, you're not teasing your weasel. That's what it is. You don't watch porn, you don't orgasm, and you kind of watch what happens as a result. And there's a lot of benefits. Now, one of the alleged benefits of that is testosterone. Apparently, your testosterone levels shoot through the roof. They go to the 7th layer of heaven. Is this true? Okay. There is a famous study that is usually quoted by people who talk about NoFap, and it addresses testosterone specifically. And on the 7th day, so you're saying you're NoFapping, that's it, no more teasing the weasel, no more porn. On the 7th day, what the data has shown, what the experiment has shown, on the 7th day he rested. Well, no, he didn't rest, actually. He has risen. Because on the 7th day, testosterone levels peak, they shoot, they go up, they rise, and then it goes back to normal, essentially, right? So it is an exaggeration when you say, oh, NoFap will increase your testosterone levels, because it only peaks it on the 7th day, and then it goes back to normal. However, if you're someone who is teasing his weasel 24 hours, right, and you're teasing your weasel every day, of course your testosterone levels are plummeted. So of course NoFap will increase your testosterone by default, because your testosterone levels were not at a normal level to begin with, right? If your testosterone levels are at a normal level to begin with, then NoFap will not do all that much for your testosterone level. But if your testosterone levels were low, and if you're a chronic fapper, if you're someone who chronically teases their weasel, then yes, your testosterone levels are going to be lower. So by doing NoFap, automatically you're readjusting your hormonal system, your endocrine system, and you're establishing equilibrium in your dopamine receptors again. Because if you're a chronic weasel teaser, then your dopamine levels are pretty low, more than likely right now. You see? So yes, NoFap does increase your testosterone levels if you're currently a chronic weasel teaser, right? It increases it. But as far as, let's say now you normalized your testosterone levels, right? You're normal, everything's cool, your dopamine receptors are back to normal, then NoFap will give you that peak on the 7th day. He has risen on the 7th day. He did not rest. He has risen on the 7th day. But also you want to look at this a little bit more from an alien's point of view. The hormone testosterone has to do with reproduction, and it has to do with protecting your territory, right? And when you do NoFap, right? Because when you're fabbing, you're not expecting to make love to someone anytime soon, right? I mean, if you're a chronic weasel teaser, that's it. You're not expecting it anytime soon. So you're not really expecting reproduction all that much. So then, yeah, like as you fuck up your dopamine receptors, you fuck up your testosterone levels too. But when you stop, when you're no longer teasing your weasel, well, now the chances of you going out and actually looking for a mate to reproduce with, your body's suddenly like, oh, that chick's cute, and that chick's cute, and from a purely biological standpoint here, maybe I want to have babies with her, right? Maybe your body's saying, oh, I would like to have babies with that cute chick. I like her genetics, right? So that increases your testosterone now, because now you're out there actually meeting real women. And so your body's like, oh, we might have to reproduce, dude. Better jack up that testosterone. So yes, overall, NoFapping is gonna be good for your testosterone levels. That's the bottom line, right? Forget studies, forget everything else. It's kind of self-evident, really. It's self-evident. Like, it's pretty obvious to me that if you NoFap, it's gonna improve your testosterone levels. Now, look, if you're someone who no longer addicted to porn, no longer has like you know, chronic masturbation issues or whatever, and you're just kind of having a normal life, you know, maybe you even got a girlfriend, right? And maybe, let's say, I don't know, you see her a couple times a month, 3 times a month, who knows? I don't know, like, each person has a different circumstance. Yeah, like, jacking off once or twice a week is not gonna lower your, it's not gonna have an effect on your testosterone levels. I don't think so. You know, I mean, you could fab like every 8th day, right? Because on the 7th it rises up, then you can just, it goes back to normal. It's fine, you know. Jerking off once or a couple times a week, it's not gonna do anything to your testosterone levels, man. Well, really, testosterone is a bit misunderstood because you gotta look at other factors in your life as well. Now we're finished with the NoFap, but actually this relates to it. Testosterone is misunderstood because you gotta look at other factors, what's going on in your life. If you're stressed from work or from school, testosterone, the hormone testosterone and the hormone cortisol do not like each other all that much. They are not buddies at all. They used to be buddies, but they got in a fight, right? They got in a fight and they're holding grudges and they're not learning about compassion and forgiveness, okay? So, testosterone and cortisol are not friends. If your cortisol levels are high, your testosterone levels are low. So there's a lot of other factors that determine testosterone. I wouldn't worry too much if I'm fabbing once or twice a week. I wouldn't worry too much about it fucking up my testosterone levels. I would not worry. It's a lot of other things I would be more watchful of. Especially my stress levels. Especially. Okay? Because like I said, these motherfuckers, testosterone, cortisol, they don't know jack shit about forgiveness. They don't know jack shit about compassion. You know, they don't know anything about that. They haven't taken mushrooms. They haven't taken LSD. They're clueless, right? And they don't like each other. So I would reduce my stress level if I want to maximize my testosterone levels. So anyway, ranting, bullshitting. Give me the straight answer. What the fuck? Why do you keep going in tangents and shit? Well, because everything is connected, right? That's why I keep going in tangents. So the answer, does NoFap increase testosterone levels? On the 7th day, yes, it increases it, but then it goes back to normal. If you're a chronic weasel teaser, will it increase my testosterone levels? Fuck yeah, it will. Fuck yeah, it will. And if I jerk off once or twice a week, is that gonna affect my testosterone levels? In all likelihood, no. Look what if there's anything stressing you in your life and reduce that stress, and you will feel optimal levels of testosterone surging through your human vehicle, your meat body. That is it. That's it. Yeah, love you guys. One family, one love, one heart. Thank you for bearing with my bullshit, because I could have just made this video in 2 minutes, but I love ranting, and everything's connected, right? That's why I keep ranting and going on in circles and tangents and blah blah blah, and that's just the way it's gonna be, right? I've accepted myself. I've accepted myself. I've accepted my ways of being in the world and my idiotic rants, right? So if you guys like it, that's cool. Love you guys, love every single one of you, but don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.